I do believe today to be vlog day 514. Heading to Portland, Oregon is the plan. Assuming that whenever Jeff gets here, he's picking up Nolan. And then we'll head out from here, but first I need to record the script for CNRS. We're doing a video on, or they've already done a video on the physics of the guitar, and it's really interesting, like a bunch of scientists figuring out how guitars actually work. And so what I'm doing is translating that documentary script into English and then recording it. I've translated it. I'm hoping they don't need any major corrections to it, but I'm gonna do a recording, send them both the script and the recording, and then that way they have it and I can do any corrections they need from the road as we go. My aunt and uncle have let me, they've quieted the house so that I can do this recording in here in the quiet. I don't have the usual recording equipment with me, but I'm thinking that the microphone on this should be good enough. We're about to find out. So with no further ado, I need to get on this and then we'll race off from here because I have a feeling that Jeff's gonna be here like right in the middle of this recording, but I gotta get it done. All right, wow, that's really wobbly. Got that done? Wow, that is too. Jeez, everything is recorded. It's interesting. There were like 5 different voices I had to do for that one. Maybe 6 if you include the narrator. It was a little bit insane, but got that finished, emailed off. Hopefully they enjoy them. We'll find out if I have any corrections to make for that, but hopefully everything worked perfectly. It was nice and quiet in here, which is good. Jeff, Nolan, and Martha are almost here, so I have a surprise for Jeff. I did actually bring him pizza from Pizza Pipeline. It's wrapped in cellophane. Here, I'll show you. And then we'll be off to Portland for the meetups for the day. Look at that. You want a slice, Sue?
No thanks.
I don't understand why not. It's only like 4 days old.
Hey. Wait, why isn't it warm?
It's 4 days old.
Why isn't it? I've eaten older
I don't
pizza.
think you want to eat it yet.
I don't know. Maybe Martha wants some.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, go for it. Oh yeah, we got it all in there. It's like playing Tetris. Oh, speaking of which, have you ever played Tricky Towers?
I hold it. I'm definitely eating.
Jeff has been inseparable from his pizza for the last 5 minutes. How are you excited about this pizza situation?
Dude, I'm beyond stoked.
Also, what do you have? Harn didn't want you to eat the pizza. She was worried for your health.
It's okay. I got an iron gut. And if not, well, I guess we'll show the world the concept of rest stops in America.
Rest stops are a fun treat. Yeah,
Jeff's gonna start puking. He'll do anything so he doesn't have to drive.
Dome.
Gonna actually get some of this.
Oh, well, at least let me smell it.
The one piece. I'm just gonna sit back here and eat it, like as he's driving. Oh, it's so good.
Is it the blue cheese on it or no?
No blue cheese on it.
It's still fresh, guys.
Zesty crusts too.
Forgot about zesty crust. I want to slow it down. You want me to drive this car off the road? Then I'll do it.
I mean, make for an interesting trip.
Still edible?
Ooh, that zesty crust is delicious.
By the way, we have 0 napkins.
No, that's wrong. We're taking a traffic jam evasion lunch break here. Oh, let's see. Where are we gonna eat? When
Dress barn.
Arby's. You're not eating.
Arby's
You have
sounds
pizza.
good.
Yeah, I've been craving Arby's for months actually.
Months now,
Not like intensely, but on occasion I'm like, you know what sounds good? I don't have Arby's in France, and that's kind of how the conversation goes. So
Yeah, because the French know their.
I would say if you want something ridiculously cheap and oversized, gotta go American.
Wait, was that an analogy for us? For those of you that have never been to an Arby's before, the #1 reason you come to Arby's is for the curly fries. They're tasty. I've been here a long time. We went and visited the one in Pullman. If you go back and look at the video of Karn and I going to Pullman, but we actually went by the Arby's. It was my first job in high school. I mowed lawns, I sold newspapers, I did a bunch of stuff before that job. It was like my first legit like show up to work on time kind of a job. Not a bad job. Almost there when we hit
so like
wall of
Vancouver
traffic.
was right there on the main part of the Columbia, but then as we're going now, we're about to cross over the Willamette River.
Willamette,
Yeah.
All right, we abandoned Jeff. They're gonna try and find parking. The parking situation here is a little complicated apparently. Jenica's already at the coffee shop, which is exciting, so we'll go see her. Whoever else shows up, and yeah, welcome to Portland. For those of you who've never been to Portland, Oregon before. It's been a long time. When was the last time you were in Portland?
10 years maybe?
Really?
Yeah, before my beard, so now I fit in.
All
So
right,
I'm
yeah.
safe.
I don't know when the last time I was in Portland was. We were talking about, it's the first time I've ever been to Portland and not gone through the gorge to get here, so this is a new experience. I don't think I've ever come down. Have I? From Seattle? I don't even know. I don't know. Anyways, we're almost there. Gotta find a garbage can for this. Yummy! Yeah, ooh, so good. I don't feel terrible at all. Gracias. All right, we have Jeremiah and Jenica here, and we're gonna go try a brewery in between breweries, and then we'll see what happens from there. This is in honor of you, Tim. Thanks for hosting us last night. This is apparently the biggest board game store in all of Portland. Holy crap. Stab ya. How's that for lighting? No idea. So we are at Hair of the Dog. We, had coffee long enough. They're gonna kick us out anyways. So we came here to have a beer before we go to the other brewery that we posted about. Looking forward to seeing people. Not sure who else is gonna show up, but it's nice to see Jeremiah and Jenica so far. It's been really fun. Let's talk about a couple of things that have come up repeatedly on the trip and we just haven't talked about yet. Patreon specifically. Some of you may be aware there's a little bit of a controversy going on around Patreon. I agree that there's a bit of a controversy, but I'm just waiting to react to it until I see how things play out a little bit more. I think Patreon's been an amazing platform. They've treated me really well. I think they've treated a lot of creators really well. Really respect them so far and have really enjoyed everything they've done. And they've meant a lot to me. And for those of you who joined Patreon to support me, it's meant the world to me. It's been incredibly, incredibly important. So I really want to be careful. There have been a lot of knee-jerk reactions to Patreon's changes this week. And I don't want to have a knee-jerk reaction to it. I think it's really important to see how things play out, think it through, and see kind of where things land before fully jumping on board and going crazy. So we can talk about this soon, but it's been a topic of conversation at literally every meetup we've had so far. It's something that keeps coming up. So it's something that I'll address here soon, but just to let you know, I am thinking about it. The other thing on the money side of things too, as you guys know, my computer is dying. It actually had a little bit of a struggle bus moment today. And the computer that I was looking at buying had basically a $500 price drop on it. It's a stretch. It's a little bit of a stretch for me to get it, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab it because that's a significant price drop, and to buy it back in Europe would cost way, way more. But for those of you who are wanting to jump in and support me in that way, to help me buy a new computer, I could definitely still use the help. I actually made a GoFundMe account for that a few weeks ago because people were asking. I just never, they're like jingle bells somewhere around here. I just never went through with it because I felt kind of weird about it, and there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of asks. But last night we were talking about it at the meetup, and it was reiterated to me that there are a lot of people that want to just support me in one way or another, and giving lots of different options to jump in to support me how you want or how you feel comfortable is a really, really valuable way to go about it. So I'm gonna make that link public now for that GoFundMe. If you want to pitch in to help me, it will really help go a long ways towards putting me back into the realm of sanity with a computer that's not constantly on the verge of dying. Huge stressor off of my plate, and if not, don't worry about it. That's great. That's just one way that you can definitely contribute to the vlog. Kind of short for this. The road trip itself is going really, really great so far. The only downside is we're not gonna have a lot of time to do much exploring. And Kylie, I'm sorry, we might not hit the redwoods. We're currently debating whether or not we go through the redwoods tomorrow because it adds 2 hours to an already 10-hour day of driving. For those of you who didn't realize how long the United States was, pretty long. From Seattle to Portland today, it took us 3 hours. 3 horas. Is that how you say that in Spanish? I don't know. But it took us 3 hours to get from maybe 3.5 actually with traffic, to get from Seattle to Portland. Tomorrow to get just to Petaluma, which is right outside of San Francisco, it's gonna take us another 10.5 hours, possibly longer, depending on how traffic goes. So if we wanna add the redwoods to that, it's gonna be kind of tight. And I wanna make sure I get some time with Marty tomorrow, and Theo, and Ethan, and Catherine, assuming that they're all there. So if that's gonna happen, then we might not be able to do the redwoods tomorrow, but we will see. Tomorrow is a long day in the car. Tonight we're gonna hang out at this brewery. We're gonna go to another one shortly, the one that we actually posted on Patreon, and move on. I also posted a new food poll on Patreon. If you want, I will link that below as well, and you can vote on whether I have a chocolate, a vanilla, or a strawberry milkshake. And the only way I'm doing Neapolitan is if those three come in at a tie. So good luck organizing yourselves to get that to work. I'd like to see you try. But in the meantime, yeah, whichever one works, when we go to In-N-Out, probably in Los Angeles, milkshake. I've never had an In-N-Out milkshake, so I figured that was a good one to have for a food poll this week. Anyways, I'm gonna go back inside, have a drink, and sit with people. And for those of you who are kind of like, the vlog is very different right now. Why is the vlog so different? It's largely because I am trying to spend time with real human beings and have sit-down time and still, you know, manage to get it all edited at night without doing something too complicated. And traveling produces a lot. It produces a lot of video, just naturally, because everything seems like that dog. Who wouldn't want to film that dog, for example, for hours? Can't do it, just can't do it. So anyways, back inside with me. I'll put those links below, and we'll just kind of see where the night takes us. See you soon. Jeff, jump it. There are huge gaps.
I hope you're hot.
It's so much warmer in here. I feel like maybe I should take off my jacket. It's getting kind of sweaty. I mean, it's really comfortable, but it's kind of verging on, you know, uncomfortable. It smells a lot like weed outside.
Yeah, welcome to Portland.
Welcome to Portland. We've already been here about 4 minutes. Yeah, about 4, maybe 5.
Tracks run the length of Portland, so there's no going around.
There is no going around it. Thankfully, there was a food place next door, so we ordered food here, and then they'll deliver it next door to our more chic location. After you, gentle sirs. That's what I'm here for. They're the best chip.
I'm like something.
I never knew Juanitas were a Portland chip, so that is a fun fact for you. This game has gone on so long I had to move the recording from the memory card to the phone.